Hi, I'm Beth. I'm an Associate Financial Planner at Clearcut Financial Planning. On a day-to-day basis, I work alongside the Chartered Financial Planners, not only in the meeting room, but also providing research and preparing reports with regards to recommendations for clients. During my time at university, I established the Accounting Society at Lancaster University. I decided to establish the society because I really wanted there to be a space for people who were considering working in the finance and accounting space. Within my work in the society, I also established initiatives for women. The main driver of these initiatives was to ensure that women felt like there was a space for them and that they could strive towards a career in finance and accounting and make them feel empowered towards achieving their goals. Every March, I go back to Lancaster University to take part and celebrate International Women's Day. This typically involves being part of a panel and undertaking discussions as a group with students and lecturers, which feels brilliant that I can still contribute in this way to the society and also to supporting women. I have written articles on behalf of the Women and Money brand for Clearcut, which is shared amongst our Women and Money community. Also, I take part in the Women and Money events each year, and we hold 2 events in-person events for Women and Money community. Continuous learning is incredibly important in financial planning, which is why when I was completing my diploma, I tried my very best to achieve the highest marks possible to ensure that I retained that knowledge moving forward, because I knew it would be relayed to clients. Luckily, all the hard work and long nights paid off. I was awarded the highest marks in the regulated diploma in financial planning in my region by the CII. I met with a client alongside Jane Gow, who's a chartered financial planner. This was a new client to us, and it was during the time tax year end was approaching. When preparing for the tax return on behalf of the client, I was reviewing the client's income. What I did find for the client was the fact that she was actually meant to be receiving a survivor's annuity, and that annuity was meant to have started to pay out 2 to 3 years beforehand. So I think this is an example of going above and beyond for a client, especially a new client that's come to us. Very luckily, we have a graduate scheme at Clearcut where I work alongside multiple colleagues who are currently training and navigating new situations and circumstances. With regards to helping them, I definitely take time in explaining scenarios and circumstances, taking the time to review work and provide feedback. At Clearcut, we offer internship schemes where we welcome potentially students at university navigating whether they would like to explore financial planning as a career. Very luckily, when the interns come to Clearcut, I work alongside them, introduce them to financial planning as a whole, but also navigating the day-to-day work responsibilities of an associate financial planner, for example. My main hope is to become a chartered and a fellow of the Personal Finance Society, and my hope as well is to work with Women and Money clients as a financial planner in the future. I would also say that my main hope is to inspire women, not only in the financial planning space, but also younger women potentially in university or considering financial planning as a career. My hope is when I return back to Lancaster University for various events and discussions is to inspire others that they can navigate and potentially become a successful financial planner in the future.
She's had an incredible start with us. She's been with us now for just over 12 months, and I have many wow moments during that time where I think she's going to be a great leader and a fantastic financial planner, and I'm sure the whole financial planning community will know about Beth at some point in the not too distant future. She's not only excelled on all her exam study, passed exams with flying colours, even won an award with the CII for her diploma in financial planning. But it's not just always about passing exams. What she's truly brilliant at is she works very closely with me as my associate financial planner and comes into all my client meetings. She has greater empathy, way beyond her years. We're working with a lot of clients in very difficult and vulnerable situations, such as those that have been recently bereaved and also widowed. And she really does show an incredible amount of emotional intelligence in those meetings. Since Beth joined us, she's been an incredible influence on the Women and Money brand. She's really enjoyed working and developing this part of the business. She's written articles for our newsletter. She's been involved with events and the networking part of it and really embraced the Women and Money brand. I think going forward, I'm really looking forward to her being an ambassador for the Women and Money brand and taking a more active leadership role in some of the events that we're organising. So I'm very excited to see Beth's future. She really is a rising star, both in her work on complex client work and in her role as a leadership in financial planning.
Beth has already made such a huge impact on promoting women into finance in such a short amount of time. At university, Beth was the president of the Accounting Society. She supported women by creating events on International Women's Day each year. They started off small, but now there's up to 100 people in the society now. So Beth, after leaving university, she still attends the panels each year promoting financial planning as a career for women. Beth is ahead of her time, really, she's ahead of the curve for women and looking to finance, and we could have all done with someone that was inspiring us into careers like this when I was at university, for example, and hopefully there's other people like Beth at the university now for a lot more women in the country.
I think she leads by example and she wants everyone to be the best version of themselves, including herself. And she just brings this positive energy that helps everyone. Beth has had quite a long history of being a strong advocate for women and money, and that's quite apparent from her days as being president of the Accountancy Society at Lancaster University. And I know after speaking to her for quite some time, she is a strong advocate for inspiring women to get involved in finance and money in general. The role that she does now, I'm learning off of her, and she's given many structured lessons and informal teaching to help me improve my abilities, improve my report writing, and just help progress my career. She has this positive energy and it just uplifts everyone. She's always very keen to support everyone and help them with their learning, and she's in particularly helped my development.
Beth's achievements speak for themselves. First class honours degree, the diploma in regulated financial planning, and awards recognising both academic excellence and her contribution to the wider community. Equally impressive is how she applies that knowledge here at Clearcut, developing rapidly into a trusted and valued professional. She has also balanced excellent commitment to her studies and all of her qualifications. What stands out most is not just what she has achieved, but the determination, pace and the purpose that she's achieved it.